What's going on, everybody? It is day 30. The challenge is officially over, and right now I'm actually on my pump again. I'm hooked up to human log insulin for the first time in 30 days. So here we are. We made it all the way through. I lived over the counter, completely prescription free, insulin over the counter at Walmart, no insurance. But I got my insurance card back out of the drawer today, and we are moving on. So, what did we learn? That for under $100, you can live over the counter with type 1 diabetes for 30 days and live marginally well. I can't wait to do the full recap video because that's what's really important, and I think we're going to get a lot of really meaningful insights and start some good conversations from it, because there's a lot of problems that we've still got to fix, both with the cost of prescription treatments of diabetes and also with the over-the-counter treatments themselves. They're not great. They require a lot of discipline, a lot of extra thinking, a lot of extra just time, energy, headspace. And I mean, look at me, I look exhausted. Part of it is that making these videos was a new thing for me as well, but definitely takes a toll, all this extra diabetes. So I'm looking forward to a few days off before I make the final recap video. If you want to look at my chart for the day, we can do that. Started out low this morning, had a nice through the morning, cruised okay after the correction. I tell you what though, after my lunch today, after the spike, I leaned over and told one of my coworkers that I'm super ready to be able to not have to worry about going high after I count my carbs during a meal on my pump after today, because I just rode that high way up, and then I came down and I dosed appropriately for dinner, and I've been fighting a low ever since. So bouncing back and forth between highs and lows, I just felt like it was a never-ending cycle. I was always looking to correct, and on the days that I didn't bounce up and down, it was because I was probably fasting, or I was eating really low carb, or just, an exercise type of day. So, the wins on days where I really wanted to do whatever I wanted to do were few and far between, but I did learn a lot. And most importantly, I think we started a good conversation. We started at least uncovering some of the myths out there about, living without insurance. I want to have this as a conversation about the cost of insulin, especially in the United States. There's no reason that you can't do this treatment. I put everything away for 30 days. I could do it for a year probably if I had to. It beats the alternative, which is either going broke for insulin, or rationing insulin and going into DKA or going into the hospital or passing away, which some people have tragically done. I'm going to continue to spread the awareness about the alternatives to that for those people's memory, because they deserved better than the treatment that we gave them, and I want future people to know that there are other options. So be sure to subscribe. Be sure to tell anybody who has either lost their job or is losing their insurance or struggling to pay for their diabetes treatment that there is an alternative, and that I can help them identify where to go. I also want to thank everybody who supported me throughout all of this. Your messages, your questions, your emails, your comments, they were all a huge part of why I kept doing this. This was an awesome in the diabetes world for me. I got to meet so many of you face to face. I got to meet some of my favorite people in the type 1 community: Louis Russell, Lauren Bongiorno, Laura Pavlakovich. You guys are huge to me. I couldn't do this without you guys. And I also got to meet a lot of new friends that I met. Gretchen Oddie, Austin First. You guys, have been huge for me as well, and I can't wait to continue on. Shout out Marie, Nerds Can Fight. Just hang loose out there and keep doing what you do. I've also got all of my syringes from the month right here in these crappy water bottles. And I decided to keep these because there are a lot of injections. Some of these I doubled up on, but looking at 3 liter bottles full of syringes for the month. I can't tell you what it means to be able to be on the forefront of this with the community. I want this to do good. I want this to help someone. I hope that it will. So stay tuned for the final recap. Subscribe, tell your friends about this channel, and I'll see you on Diabetics Doing Things or on Instagram. But for now, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to sleep off this 30-day challenge, and I'll see you guys in a couple days.